Alright guys, today we're going to be learning on how to use a climber for deer hunting. Now all you're going to be needing is a climber, and if you prefer a safety harness, I typically don't use a safety harness because it's just another thing that I got to worry about, and yes, I should be using one, but I don't like to use one. So I'll give you guys a walk around on my climber, and then we'll get into learning how to use it. Alright guys, so here's a quick walk around of my climber. Now it's nothing special, but it gets the job done. Now the thing I have added, and I'm sure most of them come with it, but I just ran some paracord through there because that's where you hook your feet in, so when you lift up, it gives you, like, you don't slip or nothing, so you're able to lift the bottom platform up. And I added some old camouflage t-shirts to give me some extra padding. It has this chair, and this right here, guys, is how you adjust, you know, like how big of a tree you're on, or how level your stuff sits. You just take these pin out, and there's this cable right here. It just slides in and out, and then you can just change the position of it so that your stand sits level, or depending on how big of a tree you're climbing. And now a number one thing, guys, you see these ropes, see how they're tied together? You want to make sure you have your climber tied together, because if this bottom half would slip out while you're 20 feet up there in the air, it's going to be bad news. You're going to have to shimmy down that tree and could potentially fall. So that's all I have done to my climber, guys. Now let's get into the video on how to actually use one of these. Alright, so you're going to climb up here, and you're going to put your butt right on this pad, or on this back piece. And then you're going to lock your feet into, I have little paracord boot straps down there. And you're going to put your feet in there because it gives you leverage. So you just put your butt on here, lift this up, make sure you lock it in. You want to lock in your stand, so just like give it a quick push down, lock in your stand, and then you're going to want to sit on here, lift your leg up, and then we'll bring this up, and I'll show you guys how I do that. Alright, so now I'm in here. I'm going to put in my paracord boot straps. And then I'm sitting down on this. I'm gonna sit down on this. I'm gonna lift up. And as you guys can see, this came up to me. Now, if you want to make sure that your climber and your platform are sitting straight, so you do that by adjusting how much cable is inside your stand, you know. So once you do that, you just lift up on this part. You sit back down. So it's helpful if you grab onto this so you don't fall backwards. But after you do that, you just lift up. And you always want to lock it in. So like give it like a quick push down. And then you just keep repeating that process, and eventually you're going to be 15, 20 feet up to whatever height you want to be at. Climber, it's very easy. And like I said, if you want a safety harness, you just put your safety harness up there. So it keeps you more, you know, safe. So in case you would fall out or fall backwards,